Hey squaddies, and welcome to Thriving with the Sussexes. My name is Deanna, and I'm here to report on all things Sussex. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now let's get on with it. Hey squaddies, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whenever you're listening, hello. Be sure to check out the memberships. I have them already if you're interested. Just like with all my information, I'll put it in the description box. And since it involves memberships, I'll just put the link in the comment section as well. Now, let's get to this podcast. I'll start off this episode of Thriving with the Sussexes with the Father of the Year here because I always believe in getting the junk out of the way before starting greatness. As you all may know, Tampon the Worst Coronation will be held on May the 6th. And why does that day sound familiar? Because it's also Archie's 4th birthday. History doesn't look good for that petty old man. And like the positive person that I am, I can't see any positive motives behind this. I could always say he's doing this just so that he can officially and publicly give Archie his prince title before all the world to see. You know how Chuck is. Always about image and making himself look good. And then people will be like, well, what about Willypeg? She's a spare. A second child, so he doesn't care about that. She'll get her princess title the exact same day. Okay, this is all speculation and just me being messy. But you never know, because you know how Chump is. He loves positive press when it comes to himself. He'll have like UK garbage tabloids headlines like Charles's olive branch to his son Harry, or Charles's olive branch to the Sussexes. And then he'll do his usual propping pictures here and there in front of the cameras, and just so people can notice which family members are quote unquote closest to him. All that fake stuff. You know how he is. That's just how he rolls. And the best thing about dealing with toxicity and mentally fragile individuals is that you don't have to deal with them. I honestly hope that Harry and his gorgeous family, meaning his beautiful wife Meghan and the beautiful children, celebrate with their closest friends and family who genuinely loves them. And have Archie's big day be filled with positivity, good vibes, and full bellies. Because who wants to be in an old musty castle with an equally bunch of old, cold, musty, and miserable individuals who also happen to be madly envious of your success and accomplishments? Usually when an adult child is successful and financially independent from the parents are thrilled, right? Relieved and proud of all the hard work that their children were able to accomplish, to be able to reach such an amazing feat. And just think of it, they no longer have to fund for them. The British monarchy always had a history of family rivalry since the beginning, a fraud of an institution. While the other royals are walking around looking like lost fools and inviting themselves into places that no one invited them to in the first place, we have people like Harry and Meghan who are actually getting invited to these prestigious events and also getting honored by them with awards. And you have powerful, important figures and powerful leaders showing them love. Harry and Meghan won. They were able to successfully live a life outside of that toxic welfare establishment who tried everything in their power to hold them back. People noticed, including the haters. They know just how much of a huge deal this couple is. And you know how I know these haters are aware of Harry and Meghan's influence? Well, take a look at this.
Hi, everybody.
Only their grandmother, Queen Elizabeth, was able to bring in crowds like that. And yet this Spear and his Black American wife is doing this? Pish posh, or good grief. I hear a lot of the haters use those terms. But if there's some fellow squatties out there that use that as well, you know, I'm not talking about you. But I always notice a lot of them say, good grief. Like, okay, this isn't the Peanuts, okay? This is real life. Whatever. But you know, the haters always think our Duke and Duchess are always doing what their fraud duo is allegedly known for doing. And it's pay people for support. Or pay bots for support, I should say. Because, I mean, you see it all over social media. It is not just Twitter. It's also on Facebook. It's on Instagram. They have these bots. I mean, their own followers are bots. They try to keep up with Harry and Meghan on Instagram. And when Harry and Meghan broke the record at the time. Remember that? And then they're like, oh, Harry and Meghan has more followers, genuine followers. And of course, you know, those losers, that other couple, pretty much, you know, use their money or the establishment money to buy these bots and just to try to keep up with the Joneses. And I'm like, oh my gosh, pathetic. There was one time where Meghan, when she was a single woman, she actually had more followers than those frauds, than those crooks. So, just saying. So while the fraud duo is paying for their supporters, Harry and Meghan doesn't need to do that. And the haters hate it.
Harry is only a spare. How is he more popular than me? Ah! Bloody Kate, how did you get into my office?
I walked in and decided to spy on you.
Spy? Did William put you up to this?
No, I just felt the need to spy on you. Are you looking at Meghan?
What is she wearing?
There you are, Kate. Kate?
Why is she staring at us?
She hasn't been the same since Meghan broke up with her with that dress, that cape dress. Remember that?
Oh, yes. I mean, yes, I remember that. Blasted woman. Damn Harry, one of me once again. I am incandescent with rage. How dare he one-ups me? Damn you, Harry. Damn you, Kennedys. Damn that new PR center we spend millions of taxpayer funds on. It isn't working. Why are Harry and Meghan getting all these awards? Getting all this recognition? He's only 15 freaking on. I'm the next king of England. It's all Meghan's fault, that bloody woman. What are you doing in here?
I came to spy on you.
Is this some sort of foreplay between you two? Of course not. I can't stand the sight of that woman. She's such a drag.
Haven't you two noticed? She's been like this ever since. I honestly believe that Meghan broke her. She broke her. That Stella McCarthy dress broke her.
All of you, out of my office, at once.
And I bet that King Tampon is just as incandescent as his firstborn about Prince Harry and his wife, Princess Meghan, on receiving the Ripple of Hope Award from the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Organization. You know how the haters are.
Why are they receiving such an award?
Well, Deranger, I'll have Karen Kennedy, the president of Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights, answer that question for you. When the Duke and Duchess accepted our award laureate's invitation back in March, we were thrilled.
The couple has always stood out for their willingness to speak up and change the narrative on racial justice and mental health around the world. They embody the type of moral courage that my father once called the one essential vital quality for those who seek to change a world that yields most painful to change. The Robert F. Kennedy Ripple of Hope Award has honored exemplary leaders across government, business, advocacy, and entertainment who has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to social change and work to protect and advance equity, justice, and human rights. Prince Harry and Princess Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, have demonstrated a lifelong commitment to building strong and equitable communities, advancing the global dialogue around mental health, and advocating for a better world, both on and offline. They co-founded Archie Foundation in 2020 with a mission to uplift and unite communities. In a short time, they have done so in remarkable ways, from supporting Afghan refugees seeking resettlement to uplifting families in the United States in need of paid maternal leave, investing in organizations working in Ukraine, to partnering with the NAACP to create the first ever Digital Civil Rights Award, working with the World Health Organization, People's Vaccine, and Global Citizen to champion vaccine access globally, to raising funds to purchase doses for frontline health workers, among many other initiatives. Previous winners of the Ripple of Hope Award include Stacey Abrams, former Vice President Joe Biden, Bono, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, former President Bill Clinton, George Clooney, Tim Cook, Dr. Anthony Fauci, Amanda Gorman, Vice President Kamala Harris, Dolores Huerta, Colin Kaepernick, late Congressman John Lewis, former President Barack Obama, Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and Desmond Tutu. The Ripple of Hope Awards Gala will be held in New York City on December 6th, with the Sussexes honoring alongside Frank Baker, Brian Moynihan, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. I gotta say that Harry and Meghan are on their way into becoming Nobel Prize winners in the near future. Knock on wood, but I can see it. Now onto some shade. No pun intended. Okay, so I saw this post on the Shade Room. Yes, I said the Shade Room, and yes, it had me rolling on the floor. And the way Willypeg was getting dragged in the comment section on being the sexiest bald man alive. And that was from last year when he won that. But I guess Vin Diesel beat him this year. And oh my gosh. The comment section did not disappoint. I wish I had the time to record the video when I first saw it, because oh my god, it was too funny. Here, take a look. To see more hilarious comments, I posted the link in the description box, along with any articles I use as sources, and the wonderful music featured in this podcast. Now, the Shade Room wasn't the only page to post this. There were other pages as well, and I also have the links to those as well, if you want to kiki for a little bit. In the meantime, I hope that you all enjoy your weekend and that it's filled with blue skies, sunshines with positive vibes. I'd like to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Also, join the membership. I have the link inside the description box, as well as the comment section. My name is Deanna, and you are watching Thriving with the Sussexes. Talk to you soon.